How would you like to calibrate yourself to have the law of attraction work in your favor all day long? If that's you, then stay tuned, where I'm going to talk about morning routines and how they can help you create what you want every single day. Hello friends, Kathleen here, Chief Wealth Creator and founder of Diamond Academy. We specialize in manifestation and law of attraction for purpose-driven entrepreneurs. I want to thank you for joining me and for subscribing. And if you haven't already done so, please do so now and click the bell so you don't miss any of the amazing new content coming every single week. I used to think that a morning routine was like pivotal, that I had to have this like concrete set out hour-long routine that like set me up the best for the day. But what I always felt with that though is it got very, very mechanical. Like I got used to it. It didn't have the same power. So like when I first started, I would have like 20 minutes of, meditation, writing out my goals, 20 minutes of maybe moving my body, going for a walk, and then 20 minutes of like a meditation or something, and I'd have like this full hour in my morning, but it got kind of boring and mechanical and it wasn't helpful anymore. And so I moved into a place then I thought, okay, what is the purpose of the morning routine? Like, what is the purpose of having certain things that I do in the morning? And the purpose for me, not necessarily what other authors or coaches in the industry say. Like some people say you want to, raise your vibration, or you want to get a clear head, or whatever else. But for me, it's connecting to spirit. It's connecting to source. So spirituality then is how I see the morning routine. So I call it maybe a spiritual routine instead of just a morning routine or a mindset routine. I remember it's called a mindset routine, set my mind in the morning. But it's far more than that. It's actually feeling your connection to something greater than what you see yourself as in this moment. It's connecting yourself to the forces of attraction. It's forming the formless substance into what you desire for it. So it sets the tone for the day where you're in spirit, you're inspired for the day. And so my morning routine has completely changed over the past 2 years. So I'm always just following what feels good and what I'm intuitively driven to do. So right now I'm getting up first thing in the morning. It's been about 8 days now that I get up first thing in the morning. I put on my running shoes and I go for a walk. And that's the first time that I've done that in the past 2 years. But I'm in beautiful weather. I'm right next to the ocean, which fills my spirit. So it's actually getting me into an activity that makes me feel really, really great and makes me feel really good. It's not anybody's telling me I should walk every morning and that it has this benefit and that benefit. It's I feel called to do that action. But over the course of the winter, I got into a place where I started doing a morning meditation for 10 minutes first. And then after that 10 minutes, I would do 10 minutes of journaling. Then there's been times where I'll read for the first 20 minutes of the day. Other times I love to make a coffee and to sit down and maybe watch a lesson or watch something on YouTube. So for me, it's understanding the purpose of the morning routine and then doing whatever I feel fulfills that purpose. So my purpose in the morning is to make sure that I'm setting the tone for the day. So I feel good no matter what. I feel the oneness that I am, and that I go on the day feeling a lot of gratitude. And so whereas gratitude for me used to be something I would write out, now I naturally do it. So I naturally wake up and say, oh, I'm so grateful for this. I'm so grateful for that. And it just happens in my head. You don't have to even write it out. It can just be this natural thing. So wherever you are in your journey, I would say create a routine that feels really good to you, that you feel called to do, and follow it until it doesn't feel good anymore, and then change it. There is no set formula. There isn't something that if you do every morning right now is going to create whatever you want in this instant. It's all about honoring yourself, being self-aware, and trusting that inner guidance system and trusting your intuition. You can read a study that tells you that you should walk every morning and you should drink, a vitamin every morning and you should do this and you should do that, and you could do it and it might help you. but you can also be very successful and not do it. Like, I think success comes from the inside out. Success doesn't come from doing a certain thing every single morning that somebody tells you to do. It's doing what you feel called to do. But the important thing here, though, is that you have a routine. So if you're listening right now, you have a desire to create a routine for yourself. That's why you're watching this. So that tells me that you are seeking a little bit more sustenance, a little bit more of a schedule. You're looking to like clarify some things. That's really good. So what would your ideal morning routine look like? And what would it feel like to start your day every day like that and just love it? And then move from there. So what I'm finding is happening in my morning walks is that there is so much gratitude going on. Gratitude for my body, gratitude for myself, and, you know, putting my feet to the pavement. But there's also thinking about, what do I want today to be like? And thinking about, you know, what is the best case scenario for today? What am I gonna do later? What am I gonna get done? I find I get really, really inspired. You're never out on a walk, moving your body and feeling overwhelming sadness. Like, just, it's the nature of moving your body. It makes you feel good. It releases endorphins. So, you know, it's the perfect opportunity to shift your focus. People get a clear head. I also get so many ideas, intuitive hits while I'm walking, and also when I'm laying in bed, which is my happy place. When I'm laying in bed before I fall asleep, I now get intuitive guidance. I get ideas. My posts come through. Plans come through because I'm laying in bed thinking about how amazing my day just was. And that's very intentional, because not everything in the day was amazing, but I'm choosing to see the amazing in that day. So it's really important to have a routine for many reasons. So routine means it's something that you're doing regularly. It's a pattern. And so you don't have to like force yourself to do it in the morning. You just get up and do it. So if you do the same thing every single morning, you get used to it. It becomes automatic. So that's the beauty of a routine. But I also think where we get a little bit caught up, though, is we get into the routine and into the automatic, and we lose the spirit. We lose the interest. We lose the excitement. And so this is what I mean by, like, notice yourself when something becomes so routine that it's no longer meeting the need that you set out for yourself in your mindset routine or your morning routine. Then you've gone too far into the mechanical. You've gone too far into the automatic. Just switch it up. Maybe you change the order. Maybe you add something new. Maybe you do it in a different way. And it can just rejuvenate you. So some people have the feeling of being stuck. They're actually like stuck mentally. And what that means is like the excitement is like they're bored. And so change it up, do something new, and you can change the entire pattern, the entire program. So yes, we will get into routines, but I don't think they have to be fixed. Like, you don't have to do the same thing every morning for 20 years. During this video, we've talked about morning routines and the importance of developing the morning routine based on the need that you feel that you have. So what is the need that you have? Like, what is the purpose of creating a mindset routine or a morning routine for you? What would you like to get out of it? So I would encourage you to put that in the comments. Put it in the comments here and tell us, tell me what is the thing that you desire the outcome to be of that routine, and then develop the routine based on that. So not just because somebody says so, but because you think it's going to help with XYZ. So morning routines are pivotal for law of attraction. And so how you feel in the morning sets the tone for the remainder of your day, i.e. your point of attraction. So what you do in the morning can help you to become in spirit, so inspired, which means that you're going to be allowing all of those forces of the universe to help you throughout the day. The opposite of that is no morning structure, no morning routine, and starting your day off living from the outside in, from circumstances in. So if you pick up your phone and you check your email and you have this nasty message from somebody that works in your company, and then you get into a negative vibration because they said something that bothered you and you've let it affect you, you're starting your day off at that point of attraction. But if you wake up and you make yourself a beautiful cup of coffee, you sit down and you do some gratitude, and you think about how you want your day to go, and then you check your email, you're likely going to react or respond very differently to that email than you would if you looked at it first thing. So it's really important to set yourself up to feel the way you want to feel, and then you're better, you're going to be more resilient throughout the day, and this is where you can have the law of attraction working for you throughout the entire course of the day. Morning routines are really important, and they're really important to do it first. So it doesn't matter what it is that you do first thing in the morning, you need to be guided of what makes you feel in spirit and inspired. But it's so important that you start the day spending time with you before you're then paying attention to all the things outside of you, like looking at Instagram, looking at Facebook, YouTube, watching this video, whatever that is. Really get yourself into a beautiful state, independent of the outside circumstances, and your day will be so much more productive. So thank you so much for tuning in. And I would love to hear in the comments maybe some facets of your morning routine, and maybe other viewers can find some ideas in the comment section here. Thanks so much for tuning in. With gratitude, Kathleen.